This is Chris De La Cruz and
Michael De La Cruz.
And we're Expanded Awareness. We're doing a 3-part series on Mike's favorite side hustles. We're on number 2. This is the second part. And Mike, why don't you recap the first part for everybody?
Okay, so in part 1, I explained the importance of having products, quality products that people actually need.
And that you are passionate about.
Exactly. So to make it easier on you to find products that you like, just pick a topic of something that you're interested in. You don't have to be like really passionate about, but something that you're going to be consistently, helping people in. And then pick a product around that topic. And so I give you some website as an example of where to find already done for you products. So as you can
see, you got to check.
Yeah, I actually got to.
We know it's real.
Yeah, I got to check. I tested the website myself, and I got to check for promoting. It was a dog training program. So you can help with the behavior of your dog and get along with your dog better. So that was I got to check from that website or that company called ClickBank, and that's the example that I used in my last video as part of this side hustle. So you're gonna need products, quality products that actually helps people, and that was the part 1. Now on part 2, we're gonna be talking about the system.
The system. So tell me, why do we need a system?
Well, you're gonna need a system because if you're trying to do everything, on your own, on the internet.
And he's tried that.
And I tried that myself. Trust me, you don't want to be that. You're gonna be a slave to your side hustle. The reason why I see people doing this type of side hustle is so they can get freedom. Aside from supplementing their income, they want to like get freedom. They want to be able to do things on the side and do other things that they might enjoy doing. So you need a system in place that's going to do the heavy lifting. I want to say 90% of the work for you is going to be the system. And guess what? The system is going to help you do the telling and selling on your behalf, and it's going to be there.
It's going to help you what?
Do the telling and selling on your behalf.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So
you don't have to go out and bug people and.
Exactly. You don't have to go out and bug people because.
So this is not like network marketing. We've gone that route too.
Yes.
And it works for some people, but we've lost a lot of friends. Go ahead and tell them, Mike. Tell them the story.
Well, part of my entrepreneurship journey, I started doing network marketing. And the person that got me into that.
That's like selling supplements or
makeup.
Yeah, selling
supplements, makeup.
And it's things people need, but.
You want to make sure that you're actually targeting the right audience. If somebody's not interested in something, you don't want to pitch them. So, for example,
we used to go to barbecues and dances and partying where people were interested in partying and getting together and having fun. And we went there.
Yeah, we went there with my passion about this new business idea that I had, and I just started talking to people about XYZ products. Not the right environment to do that. So
we saw a lot of people stare off into outer space.
Right.
Or leave. Oh, Mike, we gotta leave. We gotta go dance. We'll see you in a bit.
Exactly.
Gotta get another drink.
So a lot of people were actually, and that's just anything. A lot of people were actually avoiding me at all costs.
At all costs.
Because they just saw me and they said, "Oh, here comes Mike with with pitching stuff."
What's he selling now?
Yeah, exactly. So it was a really interesting experience. I learned a lot from it, and I learned what not to do. And it's like common sense, right? If let's say you go to a place and people are interested in cats, or a different thing, and then you come in and you bug them about something about dogs. First of all, those people are not even looking to. They're not even searching for whatever you have to offer. So you're gonna get a lot of rejection. So you do learn from the experience, but trust me, you want to learn from people's mistakes. And I went through that experience myself, and I don't recommend it to anybody. So that's what led me to internet marketing. Now, why internet marketing?
Yes, why?
Well, internet marketing, I noticed that people were actually searching for things that I was offering, and it's easier to talk about things, to people that are interested versus people that are not interested. And
you mean an active audience?
Exactly. You want an active audience. You want people, and this could be not just products, but it could be with ideas. You want to make sure you talk to the right audience. If you're into dogs and the other person's into rabbits, you don't want to talk to that person about dog topics because they're not even interested in in that type of animal or that type of pet. So that's something that I learned online. Is basically people already searching. I mean, people are Googling or using search engine to search for things, and I use internet marketing because I learned how to present my products or my, my idea in front of people that are already looking for versus dealing with people that are not even interested in what I'm offering.
And you can be shy. We're not shy people, but you can be shy and you don't even have to be on camera.
Exactly. That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of the internet, is that you don't have to be on camera. Just pick a topic that you're interested in, pick some products through the example that I gave you in the first video, and just start promoting. Now,
how do you find a system?
Well, there's a system is composed of three main things, which I'm going to share my screen very quick to show you, because it's better to understand when somebody's illustrating it to you. So let me share my screen very quick so you can understand what the system is. So basically the system, what it does for you is going to do 90% of the work. So you don't have to be a slave to your laptop or to your smartphone.
So I can party?
You can party, you can go on vacations, and you have something on the internet working for you 24/7. So I look at a system when it comes to internet marketing as like my sales representative. So people are just finding this system online, they're like interacting with it, they're learning about your products and services. So a system is a better way to deliver this product and services to people in an automated way that doesn't require your presence.
Oh, okay. Okay,
all
so
right.
I don't have to be looking at my computer all the time, seeing what's going on.
Exactly. You really don't have to. I mean, you can check to see how how the system is going and see the results coming in. So that's.
But I can still have a life.
You can still have a life. Like while we're doing hair, while we're doing other things, we have a system in place doing the telling and selling on our behalf of people that are actually searching for those type of products. So that's pretty much what a system is. It's just so it can help you create. I like saying freedom, time freedom, because money comes and goes, but the time that you have is the most valuable thing. And most people that do this type of side hustles, they do it because they want to get their time back, and they want to make some extra income, but not being a slave to that, because that's the whole reason of doing it. This type of side hustle is just so you can get freedom.
So why don't you show the people?
Okay, here we go. Let me go ahead and share my screen.
Okay.
Okay, so here's my screen again, and as I mentioned, you need three things to make this side hustle work pretty successful. A quality product or service to offer, we discussed that, and then you need a system in place that's going to do the telling and selling on your behalf.
I want to know about that.
24/7. So this is what we're going to talk about today, and then you need to learn how to drive traffic simply, and we'll talk about that on the third part, which is learn to drive traffic. All right, so let's go to the system. So this is the system right here in a better illustrative way. So it all starts with this funnel right here. It's called Making Money Online Funnel, right? Everything starts with traffic. Then you're gonna need what I call a squeeze page. They call it capture page, and then you want to need a sales page. So if you remember in the last video, you can go back to it. On that keto example, there was a page that actually had a video that explained the person, what the product is and how it's going to benefit them, etc. So that's what is called a sales page. That's what's going to tell you what the product is and where you can purchase it, etc. So that component goes right here. Now a squeeze page is actually a page that you're going to need to pretty much get people's name or just the email. The reason why you want to do that, if you just send people to a product page, in this ADD world that we live in, people might not even have time to watch the whole video, right? They might say, okay, I got to do something, let me go, and then you lose, that customer will never see that product again. So you want to have a way that you can follow up with them. So in the internet marketing world, the best way to do this is through having a landing page. So once they enter their name or just their email, they're gonna be added to something called let me go back here, an autoresponder. Right, an autoresponder is just an email software that's gonna send, it's gonna collect, the person's email, and then you can communicate to that audience through email. Now, when they enter their name and email on here, they're giving you permission to communicate with them. So if you ever look in a website and say, subscribe for our newsletters, you're giving that person permission or that company permission to receive emails from that person. Now, the autoresponder, if you, let's say, if you feel like never receiving emails or communication from that company or that person, you can always unsubscribe at any time. So, you know, it's common sense. But if you want to receive communication, you're gonna need, you know, you want to make sure that you enter your name and email. So then, if you don't have time to watch the presentation or the information about the product, at least it's gonna be sent to your inbox so you can look at it later on.
Oh, okay.
So that's basically what. So you know, you want to follow up with people sometimes. So the best way is to have a landing page that, you know, that collects, you know, emails and names, or just emails, so you can follow up with the person. Now the traffic right here. So I'm just going in reverse. The traffic right here is just simply eyeballs coming from different locations. So let's say you want to, let's say, offer people weight loss, you know, recipes, right? You know, food that helps them lose weight. What you want to do, you want to create content on the internet, and that content is what's going to attract eyeballs. You know, people that are interested in that specific topic, they're going to come and see, oh, what's this about? I want to lose weight too. So what they're going to do, they're going to check out your page, your landing page, what tells them, you know, it could be something like, learn how to lose weight in 10 days. Here's a recipe, you know, enter your name and email, or an email to get that recipe. So when people enter that to get the information, then they get, you know, they get taken to what is called a sales video, which is going to explain the products and how it's going to benefit them. And there they have a choice. Now, again, if they didn't have any time to, you know, to look at the sales page or to look at the information, then at least you got their email, so that you can follow up with them later on. Okay? So when you do this part right here, you always want to give the person like a way out if they don't want to receive information, because it's the most ethical thing to do.
They're not signing their soul to the
Yeah,
devil.
you're not signing your soul. You're just basically, okay, here's my permission. Yeah, send me info so I can look at it later on. And if you don't want to receive any info, then at least there's like an unsubscribe link to just, you know, to not receive information from that person. Okay? So once they get to this page right here and you give them exactly what they're looking for, that is around the content that you created, then they enter their name and email, and then they'll get added to your email. They call it the email list. And this is what is going to be the component of you building a successful you know, online business or a successful side hustle online, is to build an email list.
But so a system puts this into place.
Yes.
So you don't have to figure out how to do a landing page. You don't have to figure out how to do a sales pitch or anything. It will do it. The system that you opt into.
Exactly. The system is doing all of this that I explained to you automatically without you needing to create it. You can learn that later on. Like when I started,
So it's like kind of a blueprint.
it's like a blueprint. Yeah, it's a combination. How I can see it is like your body, right? Your body has different systems to, you know, to achieve certain functions in your body. Like, you know, you have like for your circulatory system, you know, you have like your kidneys, and you have all those veins. All of those components are working together to help you function better. So when you have a system like this in place, you're basically doing, you know, getting sales and getting results with the help of these components working together.
And you don't have to think
And
about
you don't-
how to do this and how to do that.
Yeah, you
it's
don't have-
already set up for you.
It's already set up for you. So
I like that part.
Exactly. So you don't have to be techie to get started. The best way that you can, let's say you don't know how to do this, just starting from scratch.
Yeah. What do I do?
Well, that's why you actually look for companies that already have all of this built in. Meanwhile, you're learning how to do it yourself.
So I'm looking for a company that already has a working system.
Exactly.
So I don't have to reinvent the wheel and try to figure all this stuff out.
Exactly.
Okay.
And if you're if you're interested in in getting all this done for you, there's always a link that'll live in the bottom. Check those resources out, or those resources, and and get started. All of that will be done for you. You're gonna learn all the education about getting products and how to succeed at doing this. And it's really, really simple stuff. It's simpler than what you think. It's basically going out there and start helping people out,
That sounds good.
So this is what the system looks like. So you need traffic, you need a landing page for, to follow up with people. And then you need a sales page. And then you need what is called an autoresponder which there's several companies that offer this already built in, so you don't have to. I'm just breaking it down to you, but you don't really have to.
It's part of their system.
It's part of their system, exactly.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see. So this is what, when you're buying these packages with different network marketing
or internet marketing
groups, you're buying a system that's already working.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be just with internet marketing. If people didn't know, even like a franchise like McDonald's, they have a sales system in place where, you know, they got the drive-through and you go in there and you're being upsells to like.
Oh, that's a system.
That's a system as well.
And they have systems for making Big Macs.
Exactly.
They found something that works, so
yeah.
You don't have to figure it out on your own.
So instead of you know, building your own restaurant and figuring things out, you just buy a franchise that already has a working system, and that's what McDonald's really sells. They sell systems. I mean, they sell burgers and stuff like that, but what people are really buying is their very effective system of getting people in and out.
That totally makes sense. Well, Michael, thank you for explaining the system. And in our next video, I'll
be talking about traffic. So learning how to drive traffic is going to be the third component, because you can have the best system around, but if you're not having eyeballs or people walking into your doors, you're not going to get any results and you're not going to make money.
So you could have the best restaurant in town, but if you're in the back where no one sees you, you have no way of being spotted.
Exactly.
Then you have, okay, so people, walk-ins or people who try it are the traffic. But in this case, the traffic is...
Yeah, in the internet world, the traffic is just eyeballs, people searching for things. And you just have to know where your targeted market is hanging out at. So let's say if you're like on social media, maybe Facebook, I give an example, and let's say you want to help people with weight loss, you want to search for groups that of people that are hanging out about weight loss, and then you want to create content in those groups that, like, you know, maybe some tips about losing weight. So people that are interested in weight loss, they'll look at your content, and if it's something that they find useful to them, they'll click on that content and then access, you know, more info to your product. And if it's something that they were looking for, okay, I'll buy this, and then guess what? You make a commission, you make money on that.
That easy.
It's just that simple. You don't need your own products. You do have your own products. You can apply the same thing, even better. You keep 100% of the profits.
Yeah.
And if not, then there's a lot of companies out there, like the one that I show you, that offer high commissions, 80% commissions. So you're not spending all this time creating products on yourself, doing market research, and they already spend the millions on creating the system. They already spend the millions of dollars.
Let them spend their money.
Exactly. All you gotta do is just plug in, learn how to drive traffic, and that's actually, so the system's gonna do 90% of the work. The 10% of the work is gonna be you creating content or creating traffic, which you're gonna learn about
in the next episode.
Or you're gonna learn about in the next episode about what are the two types of traffic, and how do you develop, like, traffic's already there. It's just people, right? But how do you get people to find your content and find your products?
I'm excited, Mike. Okay, so we'll see you in the next episode.
All right, see you in the next episode.
Hasta la pasta.